Hey everyone, we are here playing as Noise up against Near Earth Hub, and this is a pretty ideal starting hand. We're trying out a new resource from Fear the Masses called Bhagat, and I made a joke about it in the vlog series that I do, which I would like you to check out. And it turns out that it's kind of funny because it's true, where I'm not entirely sure how it's pronounced. Hopefully I draw it, but if you haven't seen it before, it is the resource where you run HQ, and the first time you make a successful run, they have to trash the top card of R&D. And that seems pretty great for us. I've said in the past that HQ is one of those servers that I tend to ignore, so I'm hoping something like this will incentivize it. Oh, and we're getting an early score, and we're getting an early breaking news score, so that's pretty bad. That is kind of as bad as it could get for us right now. And so we're back to square one. Let's take a look at R&D. No, take a look at HQ. Wall of static. Okay, so we have a bit of money at least, but our draw power has dipped significantly. And now we're going to have to check every single server that comes out. So this could be wall of static again. There's Aesop's at least. We can get the lamprey down. And this, yeah. Gonna have to leave it a turn because I do want Aesop's up and online. Though HQ is probably the better call. Could work out everything. But we'll see. Oh well, lamprey's not going to be much good to us anymore, it seems. So let's run HQ, see what we see. Wrap around, that's fair enough. That will hit. Let's run server 3. And then maybe corroder. Oh, nice. Alrighty, corroder, and let's run HQ again. So, fool me once, shame on you. And a pad. We'll leave it there for the moment. It's expensive. They will unfortunately get the draw off it, but I don't think we're flush with cash to be able to afford it just yet. So, most likely the pad, but perhaps not. And another card in front of HQ, which is good for us. Let's force the res if nothing else. Gutenberg, well, that'll fire. But that's fine, we have Mimic in hand as well. We can still hit here. There's a pad, so they're draining themselves of money, which works out well for us. And unfortunately, they get the Explodapalooza money. Whoops. Oh yeah, okay. Let's remove the tag. Anything in here? 3 in there. We can wait. Make it 4. Nice protected archives, so chances are we have hit a couple of agendas. Is this a Jackson? Cash is great to see. Let's run server 2 and see what's what. Yes, we will trash that. Especially with cash in hand, I'm okay with paying that kind of money. So, we should get Mimic down next turn. Start running HQ a bit. Really wish I could keep the wild side. But against NBN, you do leave yourself in that situation where you may not get to keep it too long. So that, and let's go for HQ. So break with Mimic. Break with Corroder. And we're through. Cyberdex. Oh dear. Let's check out archives and see. Pop up. So we lose our Lamprey, unfortunately. And we're going to see a Jackson. Yep. So maybe a turn too late. You gotta time it well. That is the one thing about Noise is, I mean, you can just go constant mills, but you are better off to put on some pressure. Check out archives every now and again and see. So 15 minutes is going to be ours at the moment. At least we'll cost them a click to take it back. And just take a credit. So they have plenty of money. Trashing wraparound. Interesting. So what can we do? This may be Gutenberg again. We may want to check one of these as well. That does look really good to us at the moment. Money is probably better. So let's check 7. Data business show. Yep. And take credit. So they're going to have to shuffle. Yep. Sooner rather than later. And hopefully we've deterred them from installing agendas raw again. Faust is... It's okay, it's not brilliant. We'll install this for the mill more than anything. I think we sell it next turn. Curiouser and curiouser. Let's put down David and see what we can see here. That was slightly unexpected, but that is something you have to keep an eye out for these days. So thankfully we chose right. We see toll booth. So I think we take a credit, put down a medium, and remove that problem. Mumba Temple. So there's the sign. So presumably we're going to see the Astro score. And then the race may be on. Or is it another breaking news? Nope, there it is. Alrighty then. Imp is useful. I think for the moment we'll just try and keep them off things. Hedge fund. Not ideal. So we don't have the memory. And now the flood comes. And if this is another Astro. Okay, we survive a little bit. So presumably they don't have Astro, but if they have an agenda, You're in trouble. So, run R&D and see if we can snipe off something. Turntable would be nice. A 15 minutes trade would be super here. Jackson. Hedge fund. Okay. So let's run HQ. Yep, that'll do that. And part of me doesn't want them to have Jackson. But then again, don't have to trash stuff either without the sale. So there's Chronotype showing up quite late. Although it would have been perfectly on time had we kept the wild side in play. So possibly Jackson. There's the hedge. So R&D is a new again. But unfortunately at the moment we're a bit stuck. So if we install imp, one to boost, one to break, and one, we can run through here. It's probably worth it. What are we looking at here? Although we know Jackson is down now. There's a Jackson. So what is this then? Is it another Jackson? This is problematic. And if they have an agenda in here, bad news for us. Or have they gone with the agenda play out here? No, there it is. Well, we tried. NEH is still really quick, still really hard to deal with. The early wildside hit really cost us. But yeah, that was what hurt us really badly. It's a risky move to do, but I mean, if it works out, it really hurts the noise player. As you can see, we weren't going to draw into him at any point anytime soon, which is unfortunate. Someday I'll get to try it out. Playing two of it, but as you can see, sometimes they just get hidden at the bottom of the deck, and you're never going to find it. And yeah, I think today's game was always going to be tough as well. Netrunner is a tough one to deal with, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you again soon. Thanks, guys.